Hi everyone, today we are going to see the CBSE NCERT class 8th chapter 14 electric currents of the liquids. What will happen once we pass the electric current into a liquid? Once we pass any liquid the current, so what will affect it will give? Once we see its physical characteristics, it will give the maybe change into the various type of the substance, maybe the various type of the chemical reactions, maybe change the colors, maybe change the orders. So today we are going to see this thing, what will happen when we pass the electric current into, once we pass this current into the tap water, into the ocean water. So what is the difference into the any type of the distilled water? So that time all the three terms, three condition, it will give the changes. That's we see in the today's video. Now further we are going to see the electroplating. Do you wonder that no, then one material, one metal can coated onto the another material. This is very useful thing for the ban the rusting and the very beneficial in the making the artificial jewelries. So today we are going to see this. First we are going to see the chapter's glossary, what is the difficult thing. So children, first we are going to see the chemical effects of the electric current. Here children, once any liquid, once we pass through that, pass the electric current, then what type of the reaction we will get, what is the changes we will get, that today video I will teach you. Now further we are going to see the chemical effects. Chemical effects during the electric current passes through the liquid. So what is that? The passage of an electric current through a conducting liquids causes chemical reactions, and the resulting, it means the output effects of the called the chemical reactions, either the chemical effects of the current. Now further we are proceeding towards the electroplating. What do you mean by the electroplating? Electroplating, it means once we coating one layer of any metal transfer to the another type of the layer, either the metal, either the substance, either the material. This process, this phenomena is called the electroplating. Let's see what is that. The process of the deposition of a layer of any desired matter, instead we can take any type of the substance also, and another material is called the electroplating. So let's see further what we have today's video. Today we are going to see our chapter, that is the chemical effects of the electric current of the class 8th. So what is the electric current once we pass through any type of the liquid? Suppose in the water is a very important liquid. So what will happen? Let's we see one by one. So here we are going to see the chemical effects of the electric current. When electric current is passed through a conducting solution, it may be any type of the water, either the any other we can take, but that is the conducting. Some chemical reaction take place, various type of the chemical reactions they are held. Example, when electric current is passed through water, either the dissociate into the hydrogen and the oxygen, it is divided into two, H2O, it is dissociated in the hydrogen ion and the oxygen form, and it is deposited over the positive pole, either may be the negative pole, and deposition of hydrogen and oxygen at different pole is visible in the form of the bubbles. We can come to know once the bubble come that it is divided, it is the deposition of the water in the form of the hydrogen ion and the oxygen ion. When electric current is passed through the solution of metal salt, such as solution of the copper sulfate CuSO4, and metal gets deposited at the negative pole because metal is positively charged. Sometimes, case number third, example number third, sometimes the color of the solution also changes when electric current passes through it. So, the above examples, it means the A, it means the B, it means the C. The above examples are some of the chemical effects of the electric current, and the chemical reactions depends upon the types of the solution. Which type of the solution? Simple water solution, it may have the NaCl, it means the simple salt solution, it may the distilled water, it may the salt water, it may the lemon juice, it may be the oil also we can use in the form of the solution, and we can pass through there the electricity and we can observe what will happen there. Definitely there have the various type of the changes we will get in the form of the different type of the product, chemical reaction, in the form of the different things changes. Now we see the further, do liquids conduct the electricity? Is it possible that any liquid passes through the any type of the liquid, any type of the current? So this question's answer, most liquids that conduct electricity. Yes students, we when see the two type of the liquids, few are the good conductor of the electricity and the other is the bad, either the poor conductor of the electricity. It means very simple, where the passes the current into any liquid, that is the good conductor. Whence it is not passes by the liquid, it is the poor conductor. It means it may be the insulator, that type of the liquid. So here solution of acids, base may be the salts. Salts, it means the NaCl. Now chemical effects of the electrolysis. When electric current is passed through acidified water, it means included in it the acid and water molecules split, it means it is the divided into hydrogen and oxygen. What is the formula of the water? H2O. So it is split into two. Hydrogen, it is deposit one form and the oxygen is deposited into the another form. Now the two metal rods shown in the diagram are called the electrode. What is the electrode? I will show you in the diagram. Here is the electrode. These two rods, it is called the electrodes. It is the hydrogen, it is the oxygen, it is the form of the water. So it is shown here. So do liquids conduct electricity? Sometime yes, sometime no. Once it remains the good conductor of the electricity, then can pass. Now further we see the what is the electroplating. Students, here electroplating, it means the coating of one substance, one metal on the another. What is the advantages? What is the application? Nowadays we are using the advantages about the electroplating on the automobiles, cars, vehicles, whatever their color become darkish, either the dullish, then we use the electroplating. Second thing, during the rusting, we want to prevent any type of the substance, any metal, use the electroplating to make the nowadays it is very day by day we see the various type of the artificial jewelry once we make, that time also we use the electroplating and we give that time the artificial brightness into the jewelry and it look like as a gold, but all glitters are not gold. Now further we are going to see the electroplating is often called the electro deposition and the two terms are used interchangeable. It can be interchanged. As a matter of fact, electroplating can be considered to occur by the process of the electro deposition, whence the divide the few ions. So that is deposit, electro deposition. Electrodeposition is the process of producing a coating, usually metallic, on a surface by the action of the electric current. So that is why any type of the coating we get. In the depth we are going to see what do you mean by the electroplating. In electroplating, the work piece material, any type of the piece material we can take, that is called the cathode and is plated with a different metal and it is called the anode, while both are the suspended in a bath containing a water based electrolyte solution. In basic process, metal ions from the anode are discharged under the potential from the external sources of the electricity and combine with the ion in the solution and are deposited on the cathode. It means it is divided into two piece material can divided. First is the cathode and different metal on the anode. It is divided, deposited into two forms. First is the cathode, second is the anode. Now let's see the further. Common plating material are example chromium, nickel, copper, cadmium, zinc and the tin. Nowadays mostly these metals are using. Typical electroplating applications are copper plating aluminum, wire and plastic boards for the printed circuits and chrome plating hardwares and the tin plating copper, electrical terminals for easy of the soldering. Soldering, it means the we can change the thing in the various form. Now we are going to see the conduction tested using LED. Nowadays this term is going on LED. Use the LED light, use the LED tube light, use the LED bulb. Why? Because whatever the low current, it turn into the proper currents and it save the current lights. That is why nowadays we are using the LED. So now we are going to see the conduction tester using the LED. Sometimes the current flowing through the circuit may be too weak. Either the weak, either the strong filament of the bulb may not get sufficiently heated to make it glow. And then instead of a torch bulb, an LED can be used in the electric circuit. An LED glow even when a weak current flow in the circuit. Weak current flow in the circuit, but LED is the device that changes the weak circuit into the properly circuit, and by this device we can save the lights. So it is shown in this picture how the use the LED. Now further we are going to see the good conductor and the bad conductor. What do you mean the good conductor of the electricity? What is the meaning of the bad conductor of the electricity? So we classify the material as a conductors and non-conductors. Materials which allow the electric current to pass through them are good conductors of the electricity. Metals like copper, aluminum are the few examples for it. Material which do not allow the electric current to pass through them easily are called as poor conductor of the electricity. So dear students, we have seen here is the two type of the conductor. First is the good, then very simple, the pass the electricity. Second is the poor. Poor means bad, it means the insulator. They are not possible to pass the any type of the electricity. That is the bad, either the poor conductor of the electricity. It is given here is the example of the copper and the aluminum. Now further we are going to see the good conductor. What is the properties of the good conductor? So most metals are considered to be good conductor of the electrical current. Copper is just one of the most popular material that is used for the conductor. Other material that are sometimes used as a conductor are silver, gold and the aluminum, and most other metals do not conduct electricity quite as good as possible. Now further we are going to see the bad conductor. Good conductor example is the various type of the metals. Now bad conductor, a material that allows electricity to pass through it easily, is called the conductor. Copper is cheaper than the silver. Copper is example, it is cheaper than the silver, so it is made into the millions of miles of electrical wiring every year. Materials like glass and the plastic are poor electrical conductor. It means in the glass and in the plastic no conduction of the any type of the electric. And these conductors and are called the insulator. These are called the poor conductor, these are called the bad conductor, these are called the insulator. It means there no possibility to pass the any type of the electricity. I have brought for you the various examples of the good conductor and the bad conductor. By this example you can easily get the things. First, I want to give the good conductor example such as silver, such as copper, such as aluminum, such as brass, iron, lead and stainless steel. It is the good conductor. Once we pass the any electricity in this, so here is the start the passing the electric current, and definitely they will give the any type of the reactions. But poor conductors, it means the insulator. Once we pass through it any type of the electric circuit, either the current. So example is the vacuum, air and the styrofoam and body fat, cork, water and glass. It is the example of the poor conductors. So we had seen the what is the definition of the good conductor and the bad conductor, what is the example of the good conductor and the bad conductor. Thank you for watching.